Welcome back, guys. We're continuing on with this Make Williams Great Again challenge, and qualifying hasn't gone too well. We're at the Gilles Villeneuve circuit, and we are starting in 19th and 18th. I'm not 100% sure where Albon qualified, but he got a 10-place grid penalty because of his new ERS. So let's check out strategy. Let's see if it's raining. I don't think it is. No, no rain. So it looks like a one-stop is the best thing to go for. Can we manage to get softs and mediums? No. Definitely not. Let's have a look what mediums and hards looks like. So yeah, it's definitely softs and hards. Medium doesn't seem to work too well at this track. It's interesting, that is why mediums is so much slower than the hards. Doesn't really make too much sense, but it is what it is. Right, so that looks like the best strategy. Somewhere along those lines. So lap 32. So let's put him on lap 31. And then let's go from there. Right, let's do this.
70 laps of the Canadian Grand Prix are waiting. This is it. We're moments away now at the Canadian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Right, so we've got quite a bit of tyre to play with, so it's up to us to decide if we want to use it on the softs and pit early, or use it on the hards towards the end of the race. So I could do one thing with one car and the opposite with the other. Let's just see how it pans out at the beginning. Looks like Hamilton was involved in a crash.
Oh dear, a crash. There's been a crash.
So we've had a safety car already.
Just remember, in the main straight has to be some debris.
Obviously it's way too early for us to do anything with it.
Good.
Full safety car. Close on the delta.
Copy.
Okay, let's start the brake warming.
Right, so I'm
That's
tempted
crash.
with Albon to
Potential
go
debris
hard on the
exit
tyres, just to see if I can get him up a few places. Otherwise I'm going to be stuck behind Sargent, so let's do that with Albon.
Safety car in this lap. Get ready for restart.
Right, let's jump on board with Albon, see if we can get ahead of Sargent. Making me dizzy. Ooh, are you kidding me?
So here we go,
Sergeant's gone
heading
and bloody
into turn
hit
one.
into me.
Pushing a bit too hard at this point. And you can see how the
Nah,
cars come
come on.
together. And having seen it back, I
Let's
think
have a
it's
look,
pretty
see if
obvious
we've
who was at fault.
sustained damage.
Yep.
Damage to the chassis and the suspension. Are you kidding me? That's another bloody $750,000 or pounds. Don't know what this currency is in this game. Ah, dear me. What a nightmare. Cheers, Sergeant.
Keep pushing.
Right, so I don't know if that damage is going to slow us down. It doesn't seem too bad. So let's jump on board with Zhou and let's see if we can gain a couple of places with Zhou as well. See if we can get ahead of De Vries. Ah, I've just noticed it completely knackered the tyres up for Albon. I'm tempted to just retire with him because I'm going to have to do a two-stop race with him, which means I'm going to have a terrible result. And I've got damage already. Yeah. Should I just conserve my powertrain and retire the car? Or should I just try hitting with him now and hope that a safety car comes out to bunch us back up again? Go on, I'll try it. So yeah, if I just stick on another set of softs.
Okay, back off. Okay, copy.
Go on, let's attack.
Close the gap if you can.
Yeah, it looks like we should be able to overtake De Vries here.
Stay firm on DRS.
It's going to be close, it's wheel to wheel.
So what DRS?
Copy.
We've got the inside line. So yeah, we've managed to make the pass stick. So let's carry on pushing
Exit.
with Zhou. See if we can put some pressure on Sonoda.
Low on pack.
Yeah, copy.
Not sure if we're going to be able to pressure Sonoda while he's getting the DRS from Piastri, but we can give it a couple more laps.
Bang, I'm seriously stuck. Don't worry, that's fine.
I think we're just a little bit too slow to get a pass on Sonoda. We've run out of battery now as well. See how he gets on this straight. Not the best exit. Right, let's calm down on the tyres then. Just for a few
Main
laps.
focus, tire management, please.
Copy.
Once his tyres have cooled down a bit, we can see if we can give it another push.
I really
Oh,
did
are
a
you
big
kidding me? Joe's locked up and lost all
Head
them
down, mate, keep
places.
pushing.
Well, 2 places.
mistake.
Zhou Guan Yu is the focus here. All good at this point. Oh, and the car locks up. By that point, it was just too late.
Not good. Not good. I think that's 4 races in a row now. Joe has made a mistake. Well, not much we can do about it now. So I've managed to get back within DRS. Might just let the tyres cool down a bit before I attempt an overtake. Let's give it 1 lap. Yeah, unfortunately, De Vries has got into DRS range. Giving it a go, though. Yeah, we just haven't quite got the acceleration. Oof, that was tense, that was. I thought he was going to go in the back of him. Yeah, he never gets a good exit out of that corner, which is unfortunate, just before the long straight. That's the important corner. So let's just cool the tyres down for a few laps.
Look out for your tyres.
What are we thinking about tyres here?
What I want to know really is how low do the tyres settle at, and it looks like it's around about 99. Oh no, it's still going down, 98.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Is it a safety car or is it just a yellow flag? Well, unfortunately, we're 2.5 seconds behind De Vries now. Let's have a look. We've got around about 12 or 13 laps before we have to pit. We can't really push the tyres too much more now. And because we've dropped so far behind, I think we may as well just hang around where we are. So obviously we don't really want to push the fuel too much more, so let's just go standard on the fuel for now. So we're probably going to pit on the 28th or 29th lap. Maybe 28th with Joe and 29th with Albon. I think we can eke out one more. So let's do 29th and 30th. And then we're probably just going to be fast forward into the end, because we're in no man's land at the moment. We're nowhere near anybody in terms of tactical decisions. Well, Albon has got Norris with him.
Bit of sliding.
And tires are a bit on the cool side, so just watch out.
As soon as I try to race anyone, I just have no front.
Right, are these tyres
Keep
not...
pushing.
Yeah, they are still going up. So I might just go aggressive or attack with
So we can close the gap to the cars
Albon,
ahead.
just to see if we can stay close to Norris. At the moment, we're just outside of DRS. Okay, we're just inside of DRS now. Let's go back down to standard.
You can afford to drop back.
Okay.
I don't really want to make a move on Norris until a bit later on in the race, I think. At the moment, I just want to keep within DRS range of him. Well, he seems to have put his foot down a bit there, even with DRS. We've dropped outside of 1 second, so let's just attack a little bit.
Close the gap.
That's good. We got back inside DRS for the next activation point.
Okay, back off.
Yes, copy.
We haven't really got much tyre to play with. Oh no, we have, because he's meant to be on aggressive, not on standard. So we have actually got quite a lot of tyre to play with. So I think with Zhou, I am going to try and get onto the back of Piastri.
I'm trying.
Let's crack on.
So it's looking like the highest position Albon can finish is 16th. So this is my race with Albon, just with Norris. And then with Zhou, I think the highest I'll be able to get is 14th in front of Piastri. So that is my target, 14th and 16th. So I might try and conserve some battery while I'm quite close behind Norris.
Let's try and build this pack up.
Copy.
I think it makes sense. Rather than fighting with him, just get the car prepared. Didn't really want to overtake him there because now he's the one that's going to get the DRS. That's good. So Zhou has now caught onto the back of Piastri. So we can go back standard
Focus
with
on
the
your tires
tyres
for
with
the
Zhou.
moment.
Copy.
And then I'm gonna try and harvest with Zhou as well.
Need some recharge.
Copy.
Unfortunately, looks like Albon's just dropped outside of the DRS range. Might have to push a little bit on the tyres with Albon just to get back into DRS range.
Let's close the gap now.
Same thing's happening with Zhou as well. He's just dropping outside.
Okay, happy to manage tyres short term.
Yes.
Let's get the pack under control.
Okay, copy.
Yeah, he's just dropped outside again. Unfortunately, with us having to let one of the faster cars ahead, it caught us at just a bad time on the DRS straight. But it looks like we are just about getting inside of 1 second now.
Okay, back off.
Copy. You can't body overtake.
Don't worry, head down.
Okay, we're within range. Let's harvest a bit. Zhou has actually managed to overtake Piastri while harvesting. That's pretty impressive.
Difficult to keep up.
Always focus, focus and push.
So we're doing a good job. Oh, Zhou has just suddenly lost 2 seconds on Piastri. Did he have to let one of the faster cars overtake him? Must have done. It's the only reason why he'd just lose 2 seconds out of nowhere. Go on, I'll attack with Zhou just to get him back within touching distance.
Tires are in good shape.
Copy.
Okay, so the battery is practically full on Albon now, and we're back within striking range with Zhou.
Now is to manage the tires.
Copy.
So we charge the pack.
Copy.
So the question is, do we want to wait until the end of the race to just try and overtake Norris and Piastri? Or do we want to try and overtake them now and potentially push on
Copy, yes.
to the next car in front? If I do that, then I'm going to be at risk of being re-overtaken with no battery left. So it's a tough decision to make. I think what I'll do is try and conserve a bit of fuel as well. So the battery's practically full now. There's no point in harvesting anymore. So let's just conserve the fuel instead.
We'll start the lifting post now.
Copy.
And then Zhou's battery is also practically full, so we'll start trying to conserve some fuel with Zhou.
I'd like to increase a bit the Lyco everywhere.
Copy.
Now, if I overtake with Albon on Norris, there's 10 seconds between Norris and Zhou. So I'm not really going to be making any headway
As soon as I try to race anyone, I just have no front.
with Albon, apart
Multiplay
from
shot.
on Norris. And it looks like, yeah, there's 9 seconds practically between Piastri and De Vries, so
You can take him back.
I don't think it's worth trying to push on with either driver after the car directly in front. So I think I am just going to remain behind them, keep using the DRS tow while conserving fuel, and then just go for one big push at the end of the race. Hopefully we don't have any accident here while we're wheel to wheel.
No, no. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Me on try.
Anything can happen.
I'm wondering if any of the other drivers are doing a 2-stop. Doesn't look like it. So Gasly's on a 2-stop. Or probably anyway. But there's 6, 7, yeah, 19, 25 seconds with Gasly. So there's no real hope of overtaking Gasly. I'm rather surprised that Zhou is managing to stay ahead of Piastri. Norris has pitted. Interesting. Right, okay. Well, now that we haven't got the
We can
toe
start
off
reducing
Norris,
lifting coast.
I'm going to push
Yes, okay.
with Albon and see if we can get on the
Electric,
back
Start reducing lift and coast.
Yes, copy.
of Piastri. There is a chance.
And let's go push.
There's only
Copy.
7 seconds, and I am slowing Piastri down while conserving the fuel sitting in front of Piastri. So I think there's a chance that we might be able to catch up and overtake Piastri with Albon.
Are we in trouble or not?
I'll come back to you.
Right, so Piastri is overtaking Zhou occasionally. But as long as we keep fighting, he is falling a little bit back. I think he's doing alright though, he's remaining within range. Albon's catching up. So it's going to be tight on the fuel with Albon. Right, so he's within range now. So I am going to need to conserve the fuel. But for now, let's just see
We're going to
if I
increase
can
the
overtake
coast
with
through
Joe.
sector 2.
Yeah.
Reduce flight overall.
Yeah, copy.
We need to get into some lift and coast.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got Joe in front. So now let's see if we can slow
Just focus on your tires.
Piastri
Yeah,
down.
copy.
Just while we're conserving fuel with Albon. So yeah, it is going to be tight with the fuel. We have only got 10 laps left. I think we'll just about make it. 0.4 with five laps left, so we should be fine. And then on the last lap, we can use our battery. Albon is falling behind a little bit. Okay, Albon's falling behind a little bit, so I think it's time to go attack with the tyres. And Piastri's overtaken Joe. So let's go full attack with Joe.
Reduce LICO overall.
Copy. Right side.
Keep pushing.
So let's see if we can get Joe to break the DRS tow with Piastri. And then on the last lap, hopefully, we'll be able to overtake Piastri with Albon as well. Okay, we're basically on equal delta. with Albon now. Okay,
How many laps to go?
I'll do it for one more lap.
That's 4 to go.
And then on the next lap, I'm going to go all out until the end. Right, it's time to go all out.
I think we can reduce lifting coast.
Got it.
See if we can get the pass done.
Yes, copy.
DRS is currently disabled. DRS is currently disabled.
Copy.
Has 3 laps to go.
It's close, it's going to be tight. I think he's got it done. Let's just push slightly
We
with
think
the
you
last
can reduce
0.1 of a
lifting coast.
kilogram.
Copy.
This is going to be awkward. Right, it was Bottas, was it? That's fine then. Piastri's actually dropped behind Norris, and we've got a 2.8 lead on Norris, so it's looking like we are going to secure 14th and 15th, which is pretty fantastic considering
Increase lifting coast.
I've got
Yep, copy.
damage on the chassis and the suspension.
How many laps to go?
Last lap.
So my aim was 14th and 16th. Oh no, that's a terrible time to let someone overtake. That's brought Norris a lot closer. So yeah, my aim was 14th and 16th, and it's looking like we're going to get 14th and 15th. So I'd
Max
say
Verstappen over the finish line.
a fantastic
and
race
today's
result.
winner.
Just unfortunate that we've incurred 750,000 worth of damage on the aero. Not much we can do about that though.
Pack's on the low side now.
Yep, sure.
So it looks like you do get DRS from cars that have lapped you, which I'm quite surprised about. Wasn't sure if that was a thing or not. Apparently it is.
Okay, checkered flag.
Well, happy days. 14th and 15th. I'll take that. Good result.
And among the drivers heading back to...
Well, looks like we had a pit stop mistake here for Albon. But 2.54, 2.59. It's not terrible. Three overtakes, 2 defends, 7 overtakes, and 16 defends. It's because he had a good scrap with Piastri. So that'll probably get him some decent experience. Alright, let's have a quick look to see the car parts. So it's just the two, the chassis and the suspension. So let's have a look, see the manufacture slots. We've got all 3 of them, so we need a chassis and suspension. What am I doing here now? So chassis. And suspension. Do we need anything else? Nope. And then, what did we need on this? So we've got 38% on the gearbox. I could use this for the practice session before I change it out. So I think I might do that on the next race. Right, we've got research complete on the underfloor. Now, should I just get this going? I think I am just going to set this going. So, get some more research going on the underfloor. Ah, it's 1.4. That's why I wasn't sure whether to set that facility going or not, but it's only going to cost us a little bit of time, and getting the facilities up and running is more important right now. Right, I think that might be enough scouting on the aerodynamics, so let's start scouting the technical chiefs next. I think that's going to be probably the best thing to do. So we've already got one that's an 80. '82 is the highest that is open to negotiation at the moment. It wouldn't really make too much difference between 80 and 82. So let's just scout these highest ones. Engineer and driver tension. Notice some tension between Alexander Albon and their race engineer James Irwin. I'm not sure exactly why. They're not getting along, but I know that this can have an impact on drivers' morale and on-track performance. So I thought you should know. Right. Well, the options are So one is Alexander Albon's morale gets worse, but his aggression gets higher. The other one is anything could happen. So let's have a little look at Alexander Albon. His aggression's already high, so there's no point in going for that. So let's intervene. and then let's just see what happens. Okay, suspension research complete, so let's see if we can afford that. We've got the ATR period ready. So let's stick that on. $1.3 million, so we're just shy 600k, just 500k practically. Now, I don't want to do the chassis because that's also got minor technical changes, and the side pods have got major technical changes, so I don't really want to do either of these. It's just a waste of research. So let's just leave them as they are for now. Manufacture complete. Okay, we've actually just got enough to do that suspension now. Because of the sponsor obligation. So let's get it done. We're on 306 quid. Looks like it's actually dollars. Okay. Chassis manufactured. Practice session. Race preparation. High confidence in the board. Or from the board, I should say. Let's go for Q2. Finish position. And in the next episode we will be at the Red Bull Ring. Okay, I think we should call it a day for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers for watching. Join me again and we'll be at Austria and the Red Bull Ring. Take care guys. See you in the next one.